Okay, I'm doing this. Okay, I've been getting asked a lot of questions lately. Two of the main ones that I get asked a lot is what 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 is my config? And the second one is how do I use add-ons and verses? And I guess I'll be going over both of these in this video so I don't have to answer them in a reply or anything like that. So, first things first, I'm gonna just get the config out of the way. Now, when people have been asking me what is my config, or can I link my config, or can I see your config, or whatever the question is, I've always said I don't use a config simply because I thought people were asking about my auto exec. I thought a config meant an auto exec. So when people ask for my config, I'm like, I don't use an auto exec. I've never used an auto exec. I've never used a config. Now I see why I was dumb for saying that, because that's not what the fuck they were asking for. So I've grew a few brain cells and I finally decided to show you guys my config. Now there's really not anything special here aside from this bind p say plus control plus left click equal hunter pounce. Now I have to spam this every time there's a retarded hunter that does not know how to pounce in a pub game. I'm going for skeets. I can't skeet someone who doesn't know how to pounce. So I have to spam that. Sometimes it actually works, but when it does, they only pounce 1 inch off the ground anyway, so it's not a good skeet. Okay, I'm not going to link this anywhere. There's nothing real special to show you. I mean, it's just my bullshit binds, and there's no reason to copy it either. So without further ado, I'm just going to scroll through this. If you find something interesting, you can pause my video, spam pause it, look through all the binds. Yeah, there's actually nothing interesting here. There's no toggle aimbot button, believe it or not. And so, yeah, that'll be that. Now how to use add-ons in Versus. Now I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, first things first, if you're just looking for a sound file, you want to change your sounds, you don't even need an add-on to do that. You can just take any sound file from like anywhere really, any other gun sound file that you can find. You can just completely replace one sound file with another sound file, but you're gonna have to like rename it. Like, this is a completely different sound than this, or maybe they're the same thing because I'm retarded. Okay, that's completely different. So really, all you have to do is take this sound file, put it in this one's place, and rename it so it matches the same exact thing, the same exact name that this one has. And that's all you have to do. You don't even have to download an add-on. You can just go into the actual sound files. This is how you get there. And just replace whichever weapon sound you want to replace. It's that simple. Now, that's how you replace a sound file. But an add-on is different. Like a skin or something, you have to do it differently. So before I show you how to actually replace or how to actually use an add-on in Versus, there's two things that you're going to need. One of them is a paste bin. Boom. Okay, one of them is a paste bin. So you're just going to get to this link, which I'm going to leave in the description of the video, and you're going to do all this. You're going to highlight all of this and copy it. Or you could copy it from down here. It really doesn't matter. You just copy it. Then you go into this folder right here, which I'm showing you how to get to there, and you find the document game info. You take whatever is in this file, you delete it, and you paste the stuff you just found from the link in the description, from the website, from the link. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, you take that, you copy it, you paste it in there. And that's the first step. Another thing you're going to need to do this is the program called GCFscape. Now, I'm not really going to link this because all you have to do is like Google GCFscape, and it's the second link right there, and you just download it. And if you download it correctly, it should open up and look like this. Alright, now that that's all done, one more thing actually that you're going to need on top of all that is you're going to have to go into your Steam files, your Steam library, and then look for tools, games and tools. And down here somewhere, you're going to need to download Left 4 Dead 2 authoring tools. You're just going to need to download Left 4 Dead 2 authoring tools. You're just going to have to do that. And once you're done doing all of that, once you got all those things prepared, you're going to go into this folder right here and make a folder and title it Can Dip. Make a new folder in this folder right here and title the folder Can Dip. As you see right now, this folder has nothing in it. And okay, you replaced the game info folder. You've added this in there. You've got all the installations and all the programs and shit you need. Okay then, I guess I'll show you how to do the thing now. How to download an add-on and put it in the game. So you're gonna go in game, browse workshop, pick whichever add-on you want to pick, subscribe to it, and then wait for it to finish downloading, and it'll be in this folder right here. Once you're done with that, you're gonna quit the game, and you're gonna look for the add-on that you just downloaded. It'll be in this folder right here, showing you how to get there. And I think this will be the actual file. This will be the image, which will be to the left of the file you want to use. And so, yeah, you could not have your add-on file look like this, but your add-on folder look like this. But either way, you know what I'm talking about. You know how to get there, blah, 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 blah. After that's done, you're going to go into KenDip. You're going to make a new folder and title it pack01_dir. Now, once you have pack01_dir created, you're going to open up GCFscape, and you're going to take the add-on that you just downloaded, the add-on file, and you're going to put it into GCFscape. Once you've done that, you're going to take all the stuff out of GCFscape that you put in there and put it into pack01dir that you just created in KenDip. Once that is done, you can close GCFscape. You can get out of here, and now you want to look for this folder right here, which I'm going to show you how to get to once again. And then you look for the application VPK. Now, this is where you had to download Left 4 Dead 2 authoring tools, because you wouldn't be able to get this application without downloading Left 4 Dead 2 authoring tools. So once you've found VPK, you're going to drag the folder you just made, which is in KenDip, and you're going to hover it over VPK, and you're just going to let go, and then it's going to create this, which is the source game add-on thing. The source game add-on folder, the official thing. And after that, you are completely done. The add-on you just downloaded will work in the game, or it should. And if you want to do multiple add-ons, I guess I could show you how to do that as well. You take another add-on from the thing, you put it, so you have this pack01 dir, which by the way, you should never delete this folder. You always want to keep it around just in case you want to add stuff to it. Because here's the thing, you can't add anything to the actual add-on once it's been created. So now that this add-on has been created, it will only support the one add-on that you have in there. So if you want to use multiple add-ons, you want to delete this and add another add-on to this folder, because that's the only way it'll work. So this is another add-on I have. It's a Asvol for M16 add-on. And so, yeah, this PAG01 dir is only for this AK add-on. So in the materials, models, I assume this is going to have the same thing. Weapons, V models, Asvol, AKMS. So, yeah, you want to put this in the GCScape, and you want to add all of its folders to the PAG01 dir you created. And, yeah. So, yep. I feel like, yeah, so you just add all of this to this, and now you go like into the folders, you combine the shit. I feel like I'm not doing a good job at explaining it but hopefully just by watching you can understand what I'm doing. You can just see for yourself what I'm doing. And yeah. You just add all these folders together. You can't just go in here and, replace these with the folders that were in here, because then you'd be deleting the other add-ons. And both of these have materials and models. You can't, like I said, you can't replace it, or else you'll delete the other add-on that you just had if you're downloading 2 weapon skins like what I'm doing. So hopefully you could understand just by watching me. I didn't do a good job at explaining that part of this video, but yeah, once you've done all of this, you've now learned how to combine add-ons together. And once you've done all of this, you just go back to the bin folder, do the same thing that we did earlier, put the PAC-01 on the VPK thing, and then bam, new add-on. And yeah, that's the gist of that. That is, now once you load up the game again, the add-on that you just created, or the add-ons that you just put into this PAG01 director, should work. And yeah, that's how you use add-ons and verses, and that's my config, and that's the end of this video.